Picture this, a cold, muddy field in northern France, October 25th, 1415. The air is thick with tension as two armies face each other in what would become one of history's most legendary battles. On one side stands the mighty French army, thousands of heavily armed knights and soldiers confident in their superiority. On the other, a tired, outnumbered English force led by the young King Henry V. The English soldiers had been marching for weeks, suffering from dysentery and exhaustion. Many thought this would be their final stand. The odds nearly impossible. The French outnumbered them by at least 4-1. But what happened next would change the course of medieval warfare forever. The battlefield itself played a crucial role. Recent rains had turned the ground into a muddy nightmare. Henry, showing brilliant tactical insight, positioned his army between two forests, forcing the French to compress their superior numbers into a narrow space. He then planted sharpened stakes in front of his archers, creating a deadly defensive line. As the French cavalry charged, they faced a terrifying sight. Thousands of English longbowmen, each capable of firing up to 6 arrows per minute. The sky literally darkened with arrows. The heavy French knights, their horses struggling in the mud, became sitting targets. Their own massive numbers worked against them as fallen soldiers and horses created chaos, blocking those behind them. What followed was nothing short of a massacre. The French knights, weighed down by their heavy armor, sank into the mud. Those who managed to reach the English lines were too exhausted to fight effectively. Meanwhile, the more lightly armored English archers abandoned their bows, moving in with daggers to finish off the trapped French knights. By day's end, the French had lost thousands of nobles and knights, while English casualties numbered in the hundreds. It was more than just a victory. It was a revolution in warfare that proved superior tactics and terrain could overcome seemingly impossible odds. The Battle of Agincourt became a symbol of English pride and military prowess, immortalized in Shakespeare's Henry V with the famous St. Crispin's Day speech. Even today, more than 600 years later, it remains a testament to how leadership, strategy, and adaptation can overcome overwhelming odds. This wasn't just another medieval battle. It was a moment that changed history, showing that victory doesn't always belong to the strongest army, but to those who fight smarter, not harder. And perhaps that's why the story of Agincourt continues to captivate us centuries later.